day, beautiful people, and I'm back with a little bit of a talking video here because I love doing this. I love talking to you, and sometimes it takes a while to edit because I like to slip my words and make mistakes, so that takes a bit of time to cut it all out, but it's okay. I love doing those, so it's okay. Also, I left my tripod on my last trip to Dubai, so right now I'm actually heading to the studio to make a video for you guys, and I don't have a tripod, so I'm actually going to be borrowing one that they have in the studio, and after that I need to stop by a shop to purchase a new one. Yeah, I probably should have thought of doing it before going to the studio, but it's okay. It is what it is. We go with the flow. In this video, I'm gonna take you through my routine beauty procedures that I do from time to time, and I feel like it's time to get those done. I already did my nails, which is a part of it, so I will insert images of how I did that yesterday. This is the final result. I love it. So that's already done. Other things that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to a cosmetologist and take care of some stuff that, I don't know, should I say it like as it is, to go and take care of the laser hair removal. I don't feel like I'm gonna be talking about that much, but just so you know, it's on the list. But all of that is happening tomorrow, while today I'm gonna head to the studio and I'm taking you with me to show you some behind the scenes, and I hope you're gonna like it because that's intriguing. Although I have a feeling that that video is gonna be out before this one, most likely. So yeah, I have a little bit of concerns about going to a cosmetologist, because you know how when your skin is recovering and you think that it's doing more or less okay, and like you would go to a cosmetologist, but at the same time, what if you go and when they start digging into things, they're gonna like irritate them and trigger more of it? So I'm actually very concerned. I love doing self-care. I don't have time for it all the time, but once in a while I like to dedicate some time to show myself a bit of self-love, and I'm also in a really good mood today. So let's head out. I'm gonna prepare a few outfits for you to share, again, just behind the scenes. You're gonna see that video very, very soon, or you might see it already. And I hope you guys go watch it, tell me your comments, and yep, a lot of exciting things happening lately. I'll be sharing them with you one by one. As promised, a big part of today's video is going to be about self-care and self-love. Let me try to turn this on. This video is dedicated to a lot of self-care, and some of the things that I do at home is a big part of it. As I mentioned to you earlier, I will be going to a cosmetologist in 2 days, but meanwhile, I still like to keep my skin in check. So right now, I will show you what I do for the days when I do some of the things at home. We start with taking off my makeup, and I do it with my favorite Anua oil cleanser. And I hear my dog trying to walk in. The next step would be to use foaming cleanser, and today I'm using Mario Badescu Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I've been really liking the texture and how my skin feels after it. Here's where it gets tricky. So there are a few ways I could go. Sometimes I do a face mask, sometimes I do some peeling, sometimes I do exfoliation, and right now I'm really debating between going for a face mask or for peeling. A few days ago I did the peeling already, so I just might go with a face mask. So this one, the Caudalie, or this one that is a gentle purifying mud mask. So this one is famous, and I have to say I do like it. I use it quite regularly in the past 3 weeks that I had it. I bought it just recently. And this one, I had it for a while. Every time I do, the next day people tell me that my skin is glowing. You can see that I've been using it. And usually this bit is enough to cover all the face. 15 minutes have passed, so now I'm gonna rinse this off. I decided to go with just a serum. This serum is for the dark spots because I have some post-acne. And I'll just let the serum sit for a bit before I apply my cream and some eye cream. Now I'm gonna use the Anua Heartleaf cream. Again, I'm using just a pea-sized amount and gently patting it. Also, I will remember to apply, because I often forget to apply on my neck. This is how much I use for my eye cream. Pat it. Just gonna finish this off with some moisturizing. That's it. I think that's quite simple but effective as long as you do it regularly. Good morning. It's the next day and right now I'm headed to my Pilates class because I think that part of the beauty procedures is staying healthy and sport is a big part of it. So I'm on my way there. To be honest, really had to fight myself to find the strength to wake up and go to class. But I know that I feel really good about myself after I finish the class. So let's get to it. So the Pilates is done, a few hours of work are done, and now I'm about to see my cosmetologist at my favorite place to do any cosmetic procedures. My cosmetologist and I go way back. I've been seeing her for 11 years, so I trust her fully when it comes to my skin. And I'm sure that after the procedure is done, I'm gonna be a bit red with some spots, but that's what it takes. What I'm about to show you is really good for patch method and not using for your whole face because it's very aggressive. So if you decide to try it out, don't do it every day and not for your whole face. When you're facing critical situations like this and the healing process has started, especially when you do it at home, what you need to do is to make sure that it doesn't come back. So what I do to prevent them from coming back is to use two products. This is anti-blemish solution by Clinique. It is alcohol-based, that's why I'm not a great fan of it. But when it comes to critical moments like this, that's your guy. So what you would do, you would put it on a cotton pad and then just pat it. Again, don't go over your whole face, especially if you don't need it. So what I like to do, I like to pat it a bit and then you can feel it burns. And when I feel it's burning, that's when I know that it's doing its job. It will also help to create that like crust, like when the wound is healing. So that will speed up the process. So after this, what you want to go is with this cream. You can buy it in the pharmacy and I think they do sell it in Italy. They don't sell it everywhere for sure. And I think that some places will require prescription. Basically, this gel has antibiotics in it and you only need a little bit to cover the spots where you have the problem. After doing this, I would wait for 15 to half an hour, depends how much time I have, to let it dry, and then I would apply my cream, my SPF, and put my makeup on. Once I'm done getting ready, I will sit down and walk you through some of the parts that we did yesterday at the procedure, in case you guys want to do the same. I really hope you guys can see me well. As you might have figured, I still haven't gotten a new tripod. It is still on my to-do list, so I aim to do it by the end of the week. So the upcoming videos are going to be with a tripod. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the procedures that I've done yesterday. So what you guys seen yesterday is exactly what I did for the past 4 to 5 years, I believe. Ever since my cosmetologist changed the clinics and I followed her, she introduced me to those machines and I've been loving it. Only yesterday I actually learned the real name of the machine. Before I just used to call it laser. The machine is called Genesis. What it does, it tightens the pores, it prevents new pimples or irritations from coming. So overall, making the skin look very healthy and providing long-term results. And my cosmetologist recommends to do it once in 2 months, plus or minus, depends on the skin condition. I usually do it once every few months, like once in 3 months or something, and that's usually enough because I do regular skincare of my own at home, and that really helps. All the products that my cosmetologist use are only the professional lines that are usually either sold or just used only in the clinics themselves. Of course, we start with cleaning the face, and after that's done, she would just take a look to see what's going on, where to focus. And yesterday she also did a vitamin C treatment on me just to brighten these pigmentations and post-acne, because I do have some spots that just very stubborn and don't want to go away. I could see the results like on one side of my face already. And after that she did go in with a laser. It usually takes less than 5 minutes to cover the whole face. And after that she cleaned all the pores that I had, and this side of my face is particularly problematic, and I asked her why, because when I googled it, it says that it might be caused by some like issues or abnormalities with your stomach and digestion. But what she said is that it's often related to iodine deficiency and vitamin D, and I have both. I've done the test a few months ago and I've been told that I do have iodine deficiency and vitamin D deficiency. So I've been taking the vitamins for some time, but I stopped, I think, after less than a month. So I didn't complete the course. Right after I was done with the procedures, I went to the pharmacy and got all the necessary vitamins. So hopefully that will get my skin back on track. My skin is usually not problematic at all. So for me, dealing with this is really something that I'm not used to. So after she cleaned all the pores, she gave me a mask, like a clay mask by a Japanese brand, I believe, also a professional line. That was specifically targeting my concerns. So after like 10 minutes being with a clay mask, she also put an alginate mask. I hope I'm saying it right. Alginate mask. I'll double check that. And that really helped for all the other procedures that we've done prior to penetrate my skin, to have the most effect, also calming. I have to say that the skin recovering pretty well. Like the last time I went, it took like a week to recover, but right now I can see that it's not as bad. And that was it. Honestly, going to a good cosmetologist in a very nice salon always puts me in a good mood. The customer experience is very important to me. Every time I go to the salon, I know that I'm getting absolutely best service. I'm treated very nicely. I know that they're being very thorough with every procedure that they do. So I just truly love it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to link as many products as you've seen me use in this video. I'll try to link them all below, and if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And on this note, we're gonna wrap it up, and as per usual guys, I really look forward to seeing you soon and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.